Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for some more racing. This time around, thank you, Joe, for some crashing. Well, that's actually got quite a good damage model. We've got the Vigoro ZX. I don't think we've driven this one as of yet. You've got lots of camber on that rear wheel now. I'm going to reset that. Yeah, we've got a custom. This is a short track, actually, that we've got to be racing around here. I'm not sure if we're kind of going. I think some cars are kind of shuffling forward. I mean, some cars have made it around turn. I guess we're going now. Something like that. Sure, we're off. It wasn't even really a jump start, but then it was just kind of a bit of a mixed bag. Anyway, all that's... You carry a lot of speed down there. Didn't think we were that much in the slipstream. There's just all the speed in the world down that section. We've got to be really careful getting the braking right there. We've got, oh, okay, like a little chicane part. We are up onto two wheels through there. Everyone actually dealt with it pretty well. Oh, proper banked corner. And these are so difficult to build in GTA. Oh, and then chicane to finish off. As I said, relatively short lap around here. Yeah, that's a hell of a corner. By the looks of it, there was a crash behind us, but the lead pack got through all right. Team Orange is side by side into turn one. So far, I mean, I like this car to drive. It's pretty easy. No sort of crazy, weird handling characteristics from it. So yeah, it's just a nice driving, say, muscle car. I imagine it's probably quite quick. And Peg has gone for the jump. It didn't really help much. Didn't really do much. However, I guess it looked spectacular, so that's something. We're going to carry a lot of speed into there. I'm going to have to get on the brakes. Overtaking is actually, because it's such a short lap around here, overtaking is not going to be all that easy, I don't think, around this track. Lado, oh wow. Lado and Impega got into a very big accident there. I was busy trying to not murder a Danger Man. We murdered we gave Danger Man a hell of a scare, but it wasn't a murder on that one. Because, yeah, I think your overtaking is going to happen kind of coming off that banked corner. You might get a slipstream out of here if you don't get a big kick of oversteer. And that is the difficult part, is the cars do just want to slide. We are having a look to the inside there. But we're going to be so slow on the exit, I think Danger Man might actually get the run on us here anyway. Brazen will back out of it. Yeah, Danger Man's got the slipstream that I don't have, so we will go on the brakes, and it is nicely enough through there. It is Ewan that leads the way at the moment as we head on to the banking. I don't know if you want to be... I think you probably want to be lower on the banking. Just make sure you can get your car into the chicane here. Oh, Gliska off the hay bale caused mayhem. Me and Brazen could avoid it. Unfortunately, Blakey and Danger Man had nowhere to go, and they were stuck in the mess. So we will now try and chase down a Ewan, if at all possible. Now, of course, being a shorter track, like this, we've just followed Ewan's amount of speed into there. But being a shorter track like this, catch up is less effective. You're just not full throttle for a lot of the time. You're not at top speed. Slipstream will still be effective, but you know your options are limited. Ewan's going for a jump for good measure. Fine, you don't want the lead, I will take the lead away from you. I will happily have the lead of the race. Oh, careful. Into that chicane. Make sure we don't get into trouble. And then up onto the banking. And I mean, yeah, I'm happy just to keep... Oh, camera, don't do that. Christ. I'm happy to keep the car sort of low through there. I feel like it is actually kind of the way to go. It is a long run to the finish line, so... Well, I say it's not the longest, but you can get a little bit of slipstream pass going on. So that's something we're going to have to watch out for on the final lap of the race if we are in that position. Yeah, the car in second might have a chance. Oh, Ewan tried to duck underneath us. Ewan is maybe lifting, or maybe just didn't get a good run through there. Has given Brazen a little bit of a lead here. Oh, Brazen, is this like the Joker lap? Okay, let's get our Joker lap out of the way. Which we probably should have done that when the pack was close enough. Yeah, we'll get the Joker lap out of the way. We will try and fight off Danger Man. I've got to try and get back. That's not destructible. I thought it might be. I was hoping it was because we got loads of understeer. Probably shouldn't have fought that one side by side with Danger Man. I was hoping we could get away with it. We could not. Oh dear. We almost put level 8 in trouble. Went into the pit entrance. Did Longbow get a tag? Longbow may have got a tag. I don't quite know how... If they didn't, I don't quite know how Longbow ended up there. That was a strange one. Yeah, our attempt at a Joker lap was a little silly. And it actually dumped us back a fair way. God damn it. Trying to be funny and hasn't worked. Yeah, because Brazen and Ewan are still fighting for the lead of the race. We are not going to get a dive there. We're only going to get the car slowed down. Level 8 tried a half Joker lap. It didn't really work. Now we've got a good run. Gliska's got a good run as well behind us. Yeah, we're just not going to... I feel like we're better off not fighting like crazy at the moment. Just get through the chicane neatly. I'd rather lift, get through the chicane neatly, carry momentum, and then focus on catching the lead group. I feel like that's the more important thing to do than the squabbling over this position. Oh, this is just parked upside down Lado. We were just out of the draft. That's a bit annoying. Although they're going to fight 3 wide, and all of that gap is basically going to be gone in one corner. Or 2 maybe, so we're kind of fine with that. We'll be back in the draft maybe here. Oh, not quite. Ewan is trying to defend from everybody down that section. About 4 different cars looking for a way past. No more silly Joker laps are going to be done here, as 8 cars are now battling it out for the lead. Danger Man without much momentum. Level 8 is looking around the outside. Impega bailed on the corner, and I think maybe missed the checkpoint. I mean, like, it was a bail not to shortcut the track intentionally. It was a bail just to try and avoid some mayhem. Oh, I lost the back end over there. Danger Man with a massive accident. Maybe that's what's catching out cars down there as you get transitioning off the banking. I think that's what's upsetting them and cars are letting go. Maybe that's how Longbow ended up. I didn't really see the start of Longbow's crash. Maybe that's how that car ended up in the pit entrance kind of wall, is just from a snap of oversteer at an awkward point. And that was a hell of a spectacular crash. Well done, Danger Man. As I've said many times before, if you get a crash, at least make sure it's spectacular and on camera, and that fulfilled both parts of the brief. Ewan got that corner very wrong. Don't try and roll off the rocks. Unless it doesn't really help lap time. Doesn't really help lap time. Eve is just knocking everything over in the desk. In the office. She's got massive zoomies at the moment. Hello, Eve. You come to make your appearance known. I'm just waiting for the Scrabble as cat bolts out of the office. So yeah, it's getting this transition. And if you run wide and hit the big green curve, that's the bit that gives you all sorts of trouble. Got a couple of laps to go here. We're on to lap number 9. I like it. I do like the track actually. It's a good challenge. It's a good challenge, that is for sure. Oh, Blakey bumped the inside wall. Unfortunately, we are going to be stuck on the outside of Gliska. Can I duck underneath for a good exit here? Almost. I was hoping I was going to get slipstream off level 8, but we did not. Ewan is trying to defend from Team Orange. They're both understeering out wide. Let's get a slipstream ourselves. But where is it? Where are we going to go with it? They're already 2 and 3 wide, possibly up in front, and I'm not going to get involved with that. Just likely to get into trouble doing that. Newt has almost caught us. Ewan's had a little bit of a bad lap actually. Ewan's just kind of fallen to the back of this group. I mean, we're heading on to the final lap. Blakey might be in trouble through there. We all are. Oh, Blakey is in trouble. Blakey's in the pit lane. Blakey's around and kind of out of contention. So we're left fighting for Team Orange. I had a bad chicane. I was too fast into it. I really like that final corner. It's my sort of corner. It's a chicane that's not really flat out, and you've really got to judge it very, very carefully. So I love the challenge of kind of high-speed chicanes. They always are my favourite type of corner to deal with, and that is a great challenge. We are going to be stuck on the outside here, but it does gives us a chance. We're against all of the bloody team sort of turquoisey colour. It's team sort of turquoise, I'm going to call it that. We have got a good run. Now the question is, A, can we get it stopped for the chicane? We do. Will we be able to get it off the banking and well enough? We might get slipstream past it. Gliska's going to the inside through there. Gliska has got the position. Now, have we got the timing? Have we got the run? We have the run, but it's just kind of died. We will put Gliska sideways across the finish line, but it doesn't matter. Gliska will claim victory on that one. I wouldn't have bumped if we didn't know that we're going to push them across the line. In that, I was too close for a slipstream run. That was the problem there as we came off of that. Oh, there is a very flying Impega. Oh, I like that track. That's good fun, actually. It's a short circuit, but it is a great fun circuit to go racing around. And there was an explosion to finish the race, even better. For our second race, we have got the Glendale. I don't think it's the custom ones. We're not going to have hydraulics to prat around with. Ooh, it's very foggy and misty. It's a murky start to this race. Maybe we'll get some rain. If we do, it's going to be low grip for a lot of this. And that could be sketchy. We're going to come out ghost mode as we go through this corner, which is why I've gone very wide there. I didn't want to go out of ghost mode. We're going to get a great exit, but it's already 3 wide. So that's... let's not get involved in that if we can help it. So not many more involved. Like, we can't just suddenly stop and everything, but yeah. Oh, Brazen's going wide. Oh, Brazen's still going wide. Everyone gets away with it though. Brazen's going for the choke. I should say, we did not say there was going to be a choker lap here. We've just sort of pseudo started our own thing. Oh, these go very far onto 2 wheels. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to steer that way. When the car's in the rear quarter panel, I can't steer. Hello, Blakey. Team Orange. Oh, Team Yellow is leading. Team Orange, we need to do better. We need to do better. Ah, that's solid. We're gonna murder some cars. Yeah, there was no real great way for that. It all got a little bit busy and a little bit hectic. And we're down the back. Impega's had a terrible... Impega is parked somewhere, so... That's that. Right. Recovery drive for me and Mute and Blakey a little bit. Yeah, it got a bit crowded and I just turned in a bit too soon and we started mayhem. Oh, Blakey's found another solid wall and Mute's found that one too. They're solid, folks. You can't drive through them. Oh, Gliska ended up out wide and climbing some rocks. I don't know whether it was understeer related or what. Joe's gone for the Joker lap. Screw it. We'll get our Joker lap out of the way. Why not? Why not buy into it? You know, only half the field probably is doing it, but still. Okay, we can be aggressive over the curves, but not too aggressive. That was about the right level. You know, that was a good level of we attacked the curbs, but not so much that we almost fell over and lost a lot of time. Now, will these be flat through this final corner? They will. Awesome. I mean, that might not be the case when we're in the slipstream of other cars. However, they're nowhere near as fast as the Vigoro, which is just a Camaro. I'm just going to call it a Camaro because it literally looks identical to the Camaro. It's not quite as fast as those, and while it doesn't have as much grip, the much lower speeds mean we are flat through that corner. We've got quite a long way. I mean, I think we're going to struggle to catch the leaders here, because it wasn't Gliska, it was level 8 that went for a climb. I think it's just such a big gap. Joe left that a bit too late to cut across. Such a big gap, and slipstream and catch-up is a lot less effective here than other circuits. I don't know if we're going to be able to, although if the leaders do start having big fights, that might change. Hey, that's a big amount of oversteer. It's a huge amount of oversteer. We weren't finding this last lap around because we weren't in the slipstream. We weren't being dragged along with that much speed. So, yeah, we didn't really find that. Love the wavy bumper we've got going on level 8's car. That's quite funny. Ours is just broken. Blakey is going to go to the inside at turn 1. Now, can we make this work out wide here? Almost. Almost. Oh, level 8 can help us forward. That's fine. Have we caught the lead pack? We caught it by about a second. Gonna need more than that. Joe with a lot of understeer. I mean, I've got a lot of understeer. This fight is just not good for us. We had a lot of understeer, but we would have been fine. It was just Joe frantically trying to rejoin the circuit that gave us some problems. We really need the lead pack to start fighting each other a lot harder than that. Damn it. We did not. I mean, we just got too much onto 2 wheels on that one. We're going to try and follow Amy here. Joe's going to sweep down at some point. Joe loses the back end. Is off the hay bale. Joe's in trouble. I think the leaders have been really fighting this lap. The gap's come down a lot more this time around than it was last lap. So there is still a chance for us here. There's always a hope. And if we don't fight each other like crazy over 7th, we should be able to join. Yeah, it's come down massively that time. Okay, that's good. We're at the halfway distance. This time it is Gliska climbing the hill. We've seen a lot of cars understeering wide there. See, I guess maybe I'm not throwing it in quite as hard as some. Oh, Danger Brand's gone for a tumble. I am understeering quite a lot through there, but my understeer is happening later in the corner. Is Amy going to fire it to the inside of the chicane? It will. we will try and focus on a good exit. No, too much curb. We were going to get a good line and a good exit, but too much curb just put us on the side. Hoping I was going to get away with that. I knew I was being a bit greedy with the curb. I just hoped I could have got away with it. We don't get a big slide off of the banking. We do get an absolutely massive run here. Slipstream we got out of slipstream maybe a little too soon. It just died a little bit. It is Lado, I think, that leads the way. Brazen's third in all of this. Yeah. And I can't see who was in the middle of that. Don't know. Longbow, I think, actually. Judging by the names. It's gonna... The whole pack is, as it normally does with these, concertinaing up towards the end, and it's going to be a manic last couple of laps. Longbow... Oh, did Gliska try and catch a Longbow, or was Gliska trying to get to the other side of the yellow cars? Not sure. Either way, we're about 4 wide into the chicane. And that's why we've caught, is because we were very quick through there when you're on your own, and you can be. But Amy was so fast through there, so it's a little bit further back, and then everything's stacked up here. Gliska's all the way up high, level 8's on the bottom, getting a push from Brazen. We've got nowhere to really go with any momentum. I mean, Amy's got nowhere to go either back there behind us. We just got a little bit stuck in the group. Dangerman and Mute are turning up with much more slipstream than we have. They're going to power their way past and then run into a wall of cars. So the top 11 are separated by a second or two. Unfortunately for us, we are at the back of said top 11. No. Our day is done, I think. Oh, so annoying. It's so unfortunate. So we got just a little bit connected with Ewan, and we got the car separated. The problem is that led to us getting connected with Amy, and it's all got very messy here. Okay, well, maybe it might not be done. It did take us about 4 laps to catch the pack. However, at the end, it was a lot quicker once the leaders were starting to really fight. Oh no! Why is such massive oversteer at such low speeds? If the leaders really fight, there's a chance, and it's a small one, but there is a chance that we can rejoin the fray. There is a yellow car at a wall. That was Brazen. Bump that one. So yeah, we're kind of hoping for a really big squabble amongst the leaders, because that will make our life a lot easier, because there's going to probably be a big squabble amongst us. I think there is... No, Gliska... Oh, bye! I was trying to make sure Gliska wasn't going underneath it. I wasn't quite looking forward at the right time, and Mute bounced off the wall, but in a really weird way. Can't say I was expecting a car to do that. We're all going for big old group of cutbacks, but this is not helping us here. And this is the problem, is we're fighting each other too much. Ewan's going to try and make it nearly 3 wide in the chicane. Thankfully backs out of it. We are through the chicane. We got a 2-wheel moment that time, but we kept the momentum going. That's the bit that mattered. What lap number? Oh yeah, this is gonna be dicey with us catching the lead pack. And this is where we're most effective catching them down here, of course, because this is where slipstream and catch up is making the most difference. Lado is to the lead of the race, so yeah, we really want them to start stacking up in the chicanes and that sort of stuff. But the problem is that we're kind of stacking up a little bit in the chicanes as well, because we're fighting each other so much. They have lost a good chunk of time, that lead group. It's back to 5 seconds again. This might all close up on the final lap. So I was trying to break early because I didn't want to understeer wide. Ewan not quite ready for it, to be fair. Although Ewan gets a good exit but won't have any slipstream, so it won't be able to do anything. Is Amy going to go for a pass? I think they are. I'm happy to not go for an overtake and just try and get through here neatly, which we do. Yes, you see, Amy went for a pass, lost too much momentum, and lost 3 places in going for that overtake. That is the difficult part. It's like, I'm happy to follow Gliska, and if Ewan's... Oh god, Ewan actually got speed at a really awkward place there. I don't want to be this close. So yeah, we're on to the final lap. I think we're going to be too far back here. I don't think we're going to be close enough. Amy's going to overshoot that, but might still get a half-decent exit. I mean, our little group, this is kind of the second race. Gliska has almost broken 3 of our squabbles. Is Ewan going to have a dive? I'm really hoping not, because I don't want to understeer wide. I want to take that much neater line through here. If we can get... Oh, we're going to be too far back. Yeah, I think if we could have fought less, we might have been able to do something about the lead group. We've carried a load of speed on the way into that. I can't gather it up in time. So we've just understeered all the way through that corner. Camera's freaking out because I was sort of looking back and flicking it around. But yeah, there is nothing that we can really do here. It looks like level 8 is going to take victory. We will cross the line in 6th. Damn it. It was a good fun race. As I said, I really like the track. It was a fun race. I feel like if we had maybe worked together, the slipstream and catch up wasn't crazy effective. That was the problem. So yeah, maybe we couldn't have done. If we could have worked together, maybe we would have caught the lead group. We probably needed a lap or two more to sort of be comfortable. Level 8 takes victory. Lado is second. They get a Team Orange car on the podium for Blakey. Had a longbow Danger Man. And yeah, we would get that 6th place, which kind of victory for the second race going on in that one, if you like. But yeah, that was good. It was a good, great fun circuit. I really like the track, actually. Yeah, the race didn't quite go our way at the end there. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. And of course, a big thank you to Level 8 for building this wonderful little track. That, though, shall be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.